Hola, ¿y cómo estás? In this video, just kidding. In this video, we're going to be doing 3.3 logarithmic properties. Logarithmic properties are kind of just basic rules of logs, so that help us rewrite logs, solve for logs, figure out what they are, and just overall make it easier to work with them. Okay, your change of base. Notice you have a below x, so when you rewrite this thing, so that you can plug it in your calculator, because you don't know how to plug in any base in your calculator. We can't really do a log 9 in our calculator unless you have a fancy calculator. So what we do is we rewrite this as log x divided by log 8. That is called the change of base formula. Our product rule, log x plus log y, we can write as a single log as log of x times y. Quotient, log x minus log y, is log of x divided by y. And our power rule, we can take whatever power is here and throw it in front of our log so that we have y log x. Okay. Likewise, you can do it the opposite way on all of these. So on this one, you would take your number in front and put it up to your power, so that we would have it to the power of y. You can take your quotient, log of x minus over y, so log x minus log y. You should be able to go either way in these things. You're going to have to do both of them for this. This is a good part of your test that's probably going to be a non-calculator, because you don't really need it for this. It's just knowing the rules and how to use them to simplify your problems. So for an example of this, you maybe see the word condense. Condense just means we want to get everything inside of one log so that we have log of some random junk. Okay? Ooh, perfect time. You can even make it a log of a banana. Okay? It doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it's on the inside of your log. So first thing that I see is I have some numbers out in front. Well, by the power rule, I can take these numbers and put them to the exponents of those numbers, so that I have log of x squared plus log, y cubed. And then I see a plus sign. So the plus sign, if you remember, is our product. So then I can write this as a single log x squared times whatever's next, xy cubed. There it is. Everything is inside of our log, so we are good to go. We have made an M&M because all the chocolate's inside of the candy coating. The candy coating is the log. I love candy. Here's an example where we're going to have to use all of our properties. So first, again, I notice that I have numbers in front of our logs. And do not take the minus sign with it. Just take the number and throw it up to your exponent. So that we would have ln of y to the 1/2 plus ln x squared minus ln t to the 3rd. Now this y to the 1/2, the square root of a number is y to the 1/2, or that number to the 1/2 power. If we took the cube root of a number, it would be to the 1/3. If you took the 4th root, it would be that number to the 1/4, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, so make sure you're comfortable with changing to the 1/2 power to a square root, or to the 3rd power as a cube root, or whatever. Okay, now I notice with these two, I'm adding them, so I have the product rule. With all of it, I have a minus sign, so I'm going to have the quotient. So I'm going to put the quotient, or whatever I'm subtracting, on bottom, and then I'm going to multiply my square root y and my x squared together, so that I have the natural log of square root y, x squared over t cubed. And there it is, all inside of one log. I'm good to go. I'm happy, sappy, dappy, lappy, tappy, but not laffy taffy. Like I said earlier, you're going to have to be comfortable going both ways. So you're going to have to be comfortable expanding as well as condensing. When we were condensing, we were trying to get everything into a single log. So when we expand, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to try to have as many logs as you possibly can, and everything that you can possibly get outside of that log. Okay, so you're going to spill your guts. Get it? So you're losing the inside of the log. Hopefully. I can hear your laughter. Or it's just so awkward that you laugh. Either way, you're laughing, so I'm happy. Okay, first thing I notice is we have this big negative, or this big division sign. This big division sign kind of looks like a minus sign. So I can say this is ln of the top, y cubed, minus natural log of what's on bottom. Okay? Then over here, that's the product rule, because I have something times something on the inside. So I can say this is ln of x squared plus ln y cubed minus natural log absolute value t. Absolute value? What are you talking about, Mr. Pike? You're crazy. That's the square root. Fool. Don't forget the square root of t is t to the 1/2 power. So really, this is t to the 1/2 power. So I can take all of my powers and throw them in front of our natural logs, so that I have 2 ln x plus 3 ln y minus 1/2 natural log t. There it is. It's okay that we still have things inside of our logs because those are variables. There's nothing that we can absolutely do to get those out of there. So as long as we have a variable, a single variable, or a number or something like that just left inside your log, that's as far as we can go. Here's another example of expanding a logarithm. Okay, again, this one's a little bit weird because I'm dealing with a number, but I still have something times something on the inside of my log. So this is the product rule. So I'm going to take log of the first. Don't forget to rewrite your base 2. So log of the first plus log of the second, and add them together. Okay, that's our product rule. Now this first thing, I know that 8 is 2 to the 3rd power, and I know if I have the same base as the number inside, then the log is just equal to the power. So base 2, inside 2, so these things are just equal to the power, plus I still have log base 2, square root x is x to the 1/2 power. Okay, so now that this is just 3, I can take this exponent and put it in front. So this becomes 3 plus 1/2 log base 2 of x. Everything that I could possibly get outside of the log is outside of the log, and this is expanded as far as we can go, even though it's not written very far apart. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. Make sure you get a lot of practice in, and as always, thank you for watching.